Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Let's just see if we have this thing running like we want to. We don't. That's better. That's the hattrick screen. All right. Okay. Let's just go ahead and add this week's league matches. Oh, I did have a full live viewer already. Now we got all of them. Now, obviously, let's add the top flight as well. This and this making too much noise. Let's just have a look. See, we have 2 teams left. Are they in the final actually? No, they're in the semi-final. Odd White with a watermelon. Welcome. Welcome. Nice to see you. So they're not actually in the final yet. Good evening. Good evening, gentlemen. There's Hampson. Welcome as well. Excuse me. Right, so that's the matches we're looking at today. My own league and the top flight. Sometimes we do have people putting in a match idea for something that's around the same kickoff time as San Marino, but I think we could also just double down a little and take a look at the Verbruggen as well, because I did do a few more deals. We look at, obviously you guys saw me scouting them out, but we got hold of Cosina. It was a little expensive actually. Approximately 200,000 below the estimated value. And he did play in today's match. Ready for the third win of the day? I hope so. We could also just have a look at Verbruggen's match today. We did win 3-0. And Cosina formed to 6.5 stars without any loyalty. That's a good start. He's in excellent form. I'm pretty happy about picking him up for 200,000 below the transfer compare. Then we have Livio Nicora. I think he actually scored a goal. Scored the first. Then we have Joel. And then we had an injury. I was confused why Al Maliki was actually in the lineup. But we did get an injury for Lucas Bundgaard, which is one of the wingers that I'm keeping initially to just pop 1 or 2 times. So I'll probably just hold back on final training. I could bring in 2 more. I think I'll just bring in 1. Hopefully he'll be ready for some training. We'll have a look. See, I'll need to scout some more. Oh, 5 million this guy went for. Oh, I should have. He would have been a nice steal as well. Too bad. Chandler King tomorrow. Would have 3 days to get ready. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so these are the guys I'm selling, still up for sale. Please buy them. Yeah, and in my Danish team, we did play Lillevangskriberne, and honestly, it was closer than I had thought, and the reason why we actually was able to win, we were able to win 4-0 was more or less because of the stamina on the midfield. If you look at the end of the game, you can definitely tell why, and the chances did come. They were awarded in those minutes. That's why a relatively close game didn't end like that. And that means that I'm comfortably in the 3rd place and have a chance to challenge for 2nd place this season. Faxestringe will probably 15. They're not directly in a promotion spot, but I think they'll be able to win a promotion match, qualifier for sure. That's kind of what's going down in the other teams. Ready for the 3rd win today. I would love to win against Charnes Launcher. Let's make a little preview of the games here. Penarosa, obviously, you could tell without looking at anything here that they are probably favorites against relegation candidates at the moment. Damiano Tomasi against Bernaciak. I'm rooting for the home team in this one simply because Bernaciak has to probably save some fuel for the cup if they want to steal a win from Penarosa. Looking at Atletis, San Marino, Jungs, and the Fallen. It looks like a home advantage here. And the final one, Myalinos versus Borgo Trecase. Play counterattack, press or normal. I play attack on the wings because I have an idea that's going to help me. I think, yeah, I do. And I actually, well, honestly, you said it, it's not impossible, and I agree. I was actually surprised to see the ratings from China. We'll see in a few minutes once we get the matchup. But if you look at the numbers here, you can tell that you can understand why we wouldn't be too upset over a loss here. I guess Berlin United. He's only got a level 3 trainer though, so he's all in with the leadership game. We'll just have to be patient. I mean, we're coming from the back wheel here. The unknowns. He's online. Obviously he should win, and this is just a pure bot battle. I'll just delete it from the viewer. No reason to pay attention to that tonight. Anyway, how are you doing on this fine Sunday evening? Did you have a good Saturday? Both of you guys were in the chat yesterday during the trading stream. Actually, let me just quickly check here. See, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bungo. Oh yeah, I have to show you guys another thing. We did promote Arnold Karma today. And I'm thinking it wouldn't actually be too shabby to give him a few playmaking levels. Make him a triple passable, perhaps, and have a look. What do you guys think? Like triple passable, a header specialist. Five weeks he should be able to reach triple. That's yeah, I'm thinking that it should be a good investment, perhaps. I'm trying it. I mean, it's also, like I said, I'm trying things out here with the Fabriken. Giannis Launcher. Last time against Tamazzo. For sale, definitely. The idea is to well, chances are in 5 weeks we'll have to evaluate whether to just continue. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have a single regular trainee if he's capable of producing some profit. I mean, if you look at these ratings, it doesn't look too scary, to be honest. 215. We should have a team, but a chance without team. But the idea for Karma is basically, I mean, you could turn this guy into an inner midfielder if I start him out in some playmaking, and he could reach passable in roughly 5 weeks. If he's I think he's got a little sub level, but if he's got like just half, he would be able to do it a week faster than this. I mean, we could try to set him to formidable 18. Playmaking, formidable, same specialty. I mean, he would be higher evaluated than these guys, simply because he would be able to do so at 18 years and 0 days. So, yeah. Matches are about to start. 1 minute. It would be absolutely lovely to win today. Would absolutely love to win against Giannis Launcher. Be massive. Aren't we getting lineups and everything now? I guess not. All right, 10 seconds. It's the main thing to find out today. Having a bad... Right, you ready for the ratings? I'm just loading everything. Got an arrow on every single player. Oh no. Okay, he's got a little more midfield than I had hoped for. Ah. Okay, that's the actual Yeah. Outstanding. Yeah. Maybe not. Solid stamina. Solid. Solid. I mean, if I'm lucky to get the chance and get ahead by more than one goal, it could perhaps, right? You're telling me there's a chance? Like with the drawback? But I've certainly had better ratings, better chances in games. Penarosa looking like big favorites in this one. Yeah. Up against Utopian counterattack. Kind of single-sided and a little center attack as well. Might be alright. A little chance. Mythical creative tactics from Damiano Tomazzi, and then we have the counterattack supernatural. That's not a lot. But I think rating-wise, he's well into the game. FC Bernaciak. And it could be due to the fact that they have to have some steam ready for the cup, so they might be playing it cool in this match. Fallen is the long shots team. They get a red card. Oh yeah, Charnes Launcher? Yeah. Never say never. I lost today's game 1 goal 4, while I should score more than 1 goal. On 100 games I should have won 72 and draw 12. And an injury. Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, that's the thing. Belgian, welcome to the chat, by the way. It's often about... You're seeing the extreme cases, right? So we do have the first goal of the evening. And that's... And a surprising one, that's Avanti Acquaviva Calcio on the counter in the central sector. After we had Penarosa missing a shot in the right sector. So surprisingly, we have the away team in front. I'm not entirely sure, like, if I'm just thinking a little about the next round, he would probably expect me to come through the flanks. Perhaps we will work to see if we can make a little surprise. Oh, Berlin United. Terrible field. Bad memories. What's your team called, Belgian? HT? And you will be unlucky at some point in hattrick. There's no way around it. I mean, it's just like any other statistically based game, right? This is a statistics game dressed up as a football game. And yeah, just remember one thing. It's always easier to remember the times when you are unlucky. And we have a tendency to focus on the negative things. So you are fairly new started. Oh. not arena matches. Okay, I get why you're upset. I would be bummed by this result as well. Let me just make sure that you have a right hand chance, unlucky center attack. We could even calculate it. Right hand. So the chance to not score on the right hand attack. How do we do this easily? Right. Whiteboard. No. Okay, calculator. Why didn't I think of that? Let's just get a little more. Right, so the chance not to score on the first attack on the right hand side is 46%. And then you miss again with the central chance. The chance not to score would be 39. And then you miss in the right side. You do score a goal, right? But right side again, that's 46. Okay, so there's an 8% chance not to have scored from that situation. You were very unlucky. You could, well, you know already because you said so. I get why you're upset by this. It's fair enough. Anyway, let's get back to the live matches. Hopefully, no goals for the opposition yet. It's gonna be a tough one, certainly. Okay, let's just no man mark. Atletis. Who's this? Jorge Vicente Pajarelas. Where's... Okay, so it's the home team man marking. Yeah, okay. Can but isn't it a long shots team? Anyway. I will. Mayalinas had a nice shot directly on free kicks. Willie Powells, I think he scored a few times last time I streamed San Marino games. It wasn't last Sunday. Oh my, what did you guys do last Sunday when you couldn't access hattrick? I cannot believe how many times I still tried, even though I'd seen the screen. Did I think about man marking versus Sloncha? Charles Sloncha? No, I didn't really, because to be honest, I don't have any players that are really capable. I mean, if you look at the defense skill, it's solid. Solid Francioni, Zanotti formidable perhaps. But I'm still thinking, would have to kill the midfield, right? Excellent defending. I'm not really sure I have anyone with enough man-marking defending skill to do so. I've done some man-markings early on and with my other team, for instance. Not always successfully, I have to say. For me, last week, hattrick blocked just after the game was finished, so perfect timing. Oh, that's lucky. As you may have noticed, I did play a standard formation that it was so old that it still had this setup for playmaking training. So I swapped playmaking training, and you'll see the results of that if you watched the Let's Play hattrick series. If I want to compete in the future, I need a PDIM. Yeah, I know. Oh, they won 6 goals to nothing last time. But the thing is, for now, yeah, I'll have to see if I can find a completed PDIM some time down the line. I agree with you. Certainly, it's a good tool to press away a chance and stuff. For now, I'm just training the guys that I have from the homegrown situation. And then we'll see in the future about maybe one shows up in the youth academy. Yeah, that's too late. If you are training a PDIM from your youth academy, you'll have to start training the PDIM before the rest of the players, because you'll need more defense than the rest of the Nina midfielders. So yeah, it probably wouldn't work that well, because he would lack the defense skill in order to do his job well. So I think the one option, if I go to my training plan, I'll show you what options I have, because the PDIM will be important. So if we look at the training planner, we have another 22 weeks of defending. What might be an option is to, after this defending, or perhaps before, so after another 37 weeks of training, I buy a player that needs the 9 weeks in defense here, and from that point we just train him as a PDIM with the playmaking here. He'll be needing another season as playmaking compared to the other guys, but he'll have to be fully trained in defending. How old? Would the other guys be? It would be 21 and 64 days. See, an option could be to buy 2 wingers and get the PDIM in here. So it's actually nice that you mention it, because hey, terrific life. I train midfield. Yeah, with the Fabrikken I do. With the Interkalvehave, it's defense. I did find almost all the trainees I'll need. Ooh, look at this. Kamalini scoring in the right hand side. We're first place in the lead. Now another one and we'll get a drawback. That's the chance, man. How lucky is that to actually get a normal chance? A tactical mastermind. So you're telling me there's a chance. Now I'm getting the hopes up, but there's probably no reason to get it up too high. But yeah, it's looking a little tough. But terrific. I'll show you the other trainees I found for Fabriken. And I must admit, a few of the guys that I bought, I got a little carried away when bidding. Usually I've been better at like setting maximum, say you can spend 700,000 euros on this guy. I've been better at that with the other teams. And I guess like it felt a little easy, a little too easy, I'd have to say, finding the targets. And then I was like in a kind of a mindset that it was going so well. And then all of a sudden, oh wait, you are getting carried away and you're bidding too high now. So I might actually have made a few mistakes, or perhaps missed a little of a easy profit, you should perhaps rather say. So we'll see if I've been way too impatient in my dealings here. All right, so this is just the reporter saying that Bjarne Slonja is having more of the ball in the game. But hopefully... Yeah, could we just get the final whistle, please? I wouldn't mind at all. It's okay. After a lot of thinking, I've decided to start a team and focus on defense training and counter-attack tactics. This should help me compete against most older teams. What do you think about this idea? If I train wings and midfield, I don't stand a chance from the start. You could certainly go what people call an extreme counter-attacking way. And I think training defense is a very nice way in order to make a lot of profit. And you could do so. You could certainly do well with like dedicated defense training for sure. And I've been thinking about making a dedicated defense training cycle about it. The reason why I haven't done so still is because how excruciating I think it is myself to train defense. So I wouldn't advise it for anyone to train it that heavily. But I mean, if we look at I need to see if I can find a better screen here. We'll just go to the full screen. Okay, let's just go to the HD cycle. For a quick second here. Defender. So let's say you just start with passable defenders. Just set once in all of the other skills, right? Defending. You'll need at least 5 seasons of defending. What I'm saying about your idea is it's pretty good. But there's no way you'll be able to compete initially, no matter what you pick. So one thing I'm not like you have to lower your expectations just a little initially. And I know you want to be active, so you should probably you could trade with the defending for sure. But this is 4 seasons with a passable. So 80 weeks is 5 seasons. So that's 5 seasons just to hit The skill above Titanic, I can't remember it. Let's just remember to keep a look at the game. Going as planned. So the thing is, like I'd say, if you want to go from the beginning to where you have competitive players, 88, no, 96, okay, 96 weeks. Then you have competitive defending, and my my brain would explode if I had to do that. So let's just say you train. The mythical is 17, extraterrestrial. Oh, thank you. I always forget it because I haven't actually controlled or managed many players above those levels, because back last time when I had more proficient players, you wouldn't really go beyond Titanic unless you were top tier, really, because it was so expensive. Are you right about the counter attack? Well, the thing is, well, no, not necessarily. The thing is, if you make a dedicated counterattack team, you'll be weak. Because if you play dedicated counterattacks, people will have the option to go all-out attack against you. If you know that you'll be doing it every single week. So it's hard to say whether it's a I think a very important aspect of having a nice introduction to hattrick is really to if you look at the big journey, like the whole journey of having a team. For instance, if you said to yourself, I want to win a Masters. Now, do know that even if you have a team that should win the Masters, you may not do so because it will require you to be lucky at some point anyway. So let's just say, okay, you want to win a national championship someday. You will, a good idea is to divide it into smaller steps. Like imagine you're looking at a stairway. Your chance, and what I'm thinking is a good thing for me right now is that I have a really good idea of all the steps, because this is the 4th time I'm playing hattrick. I know now that I want, that's like being a national champion is a goal of mine, right? So the first step really for me is to understand that I have to be super patient. That's the first basic step of all of the steps. If we look at Fabriken, for instance, so what I've done with this club, look at the club history. So I started season 85, we're in halfway through season 87. Ero Sensei, welcome in the chat, nice to see you. What I've done is, initially, if I wanted to do some, now I'm trying some skill trading now, right? And the thing is, you need to have some. Yeah, Oddwhite, the biggest challenge in doing a defense-based training cycle is still to be alive by the end of it. True, because it's just, honestly, if you have the patience to do it, you'll made a you would have made a lot of money. Berlin United going up by 1 against Tamazzo, an attack in the right. And you will have some very strong players. But it takes so much patience. But yeah, it's really strong. It's really rewarding economically. The thing is, when I want to do some skill trading now with the playmaking, I'm in such a good position because I'd have earned, let's say, 12 million euros. So now I have that wiggle room. I can go for a profit in the low end. Penalty, Romoli Prezzi, with the penalty for Berlin United. So I can, that enables me to look for profits in many more places. And if you try to trade initially with the 3 million euros, sorry, the 300,000 euros you start out with, if you try to skill trade with that amount of money, you will have such a limited market to trade in. It'll be very hard. So it could be a very good idea to start with some defense training and then morph it into some trading, and then building a team capable of a strong counterattack could certainly surprise some people. Archie Criado. Hi everybody, just joined the live. Good results so far. I wanted to ask, is there any relation between a player's form and playing pick? No, none whatsoever. Playing it cool only relates to your team spirit, which is like a resource in the game. So and it's not intuitive, right? Because you burn team spirit in order to I got a player from Scouts this week, overall passable, but 16 and 75 days. Should be good. He's perfectly fine if it's a player that you can use in a homegrown project or train yourself. He's not going to be impressive in terms of a sale value. Oh, let's just have a look-see. Paolo Antonacci, replaced by Briganti. That's on the wing. What happened here? Okay, not bad. Things got a little better. "30 minutes in, still in the lead." That being said about Archie Criado, that being said, you should never go too low because it's a multiplicative, so you will always have your value and then multiply it by 1 plus 1/3. So yeah, Pet Flesh G, welcome. What is skill trading? Skill trading is basically identifying and buying players that are close to a skill up, and you'd say a pure skill trade is where you can do it in one training. So you could find a player for a nice price, you train him once, he pops, and you sell him with a profit. I've got a couple of teams and I've been playing pick several games since the beginning, and in both teams I've seen that most of my players have gone down the hill. If it's form-wise, it's unlucky. The coach level, assistant coach levels, and a form trainer is your options. But I mean, really also depends. Like if you want to invest in these guys, it also depends on what level you play at. Most of the time it's bad luck, yeah. It's not related to playing it cool at all. Nice to see new people in the chat, by the way. Gotta be honest, I'm really surprised how well streaming to YouTube has worked. So thank you guys for being here. It's very nice to and very fun. I mean, I do some streams in the Danish community, and that's primarily been on Twitch, right? And if it wasn't so well established as like it is on Twitch, I would probably move it to YouTube. But for now, I'll just keep it as it is, and I'll keep the international, the general stuff on YouTube. But yeah, really surprised. But in general, I'm really not surprised. It sounds like I didn't have any expectations. I'm really happy about how well I've been accepted by the YouTube hattrick community, if you could say that. Like the hattrick players that use YouTube and check out the content have all been so positive, and like I'm sure you'd see other, what do you call it? Damiano Tomasi FC going up by 1. Ezio Borgini central attack after 32 minutes. You see so many other sections or other communities where you see people writing negative comments and stuff, and I haven't had a single negative comment on any video related to hattrick. Not one. I mean, so nice. Not even people saying, oh, hattrick is a bad game, or nothing. Not even that. Lauri Silmu. That's Berlin. He's getting a little bandage. Straight up the middle he goes. Oh no, here comes the equalizer. Come on, Agemo, save it. Ah, there's the equalizer. Yeah, I was watching some hattrick videos where teams normally win 90% of the time, but they lose hard. Crazy. I understand the idea, but it's not really fair. Imagine you go all in, spend a lot, and the game does this to you. But I mean, you could say it the other way around as well. Terrific. I mean, if the opponent has 10% chance to win, he should win sometimes. I mean, that's just, if it would always be the stronger team wins, that would be boring as well. Like in Danish, we have an expression saying the ball is round. Luckily, sometimes the best team doesn't win. It's certainly tough when it goes the wrong way and when the dice is against you. Okay, yellow card for Tio Giro Lomoni. Okay, another tackle by Davis. Penarosa equalizing. Yeah, of course it can be pretty random. Yeah, it's hard. I'm like I said, was it yesterday evening? A friend of mine was arguing. How does possession work? Even when I'm winning mid by 60-40, ball still only 52.48 in my favor. Now the thing is, this what you see here, like if you have it unticked, this is the chance to get the chance. This is the relative difference between the ratings. So if you tick this, you'll get the actual position. If you untick this, you see the chance to get the chance and the chance to score if you get the chance. So I think they could do more in function of the standings, like say you were the underdog and keep it. Oh, like it would give them a confidence boost if, for instance, if I'm by halftime, yeah. But like if you're behind while you're clearly stronger, that is built into the game, because that would be an underestimation in the first half, and then if you are behind, you can catch up, or if you're not in the lead. So that's actually in the game. But I do agree that if that could be some sort of a boost for a team trying to, like my team today, or if you're something a few more intelligent events. You could say that, right? In the game, that could be an option. I was thinking that they could. This is just an idea. It's not anything that I have suggested anywhere. But if you assume you play the counter attack and you had the option like the normal counter attack like you have now, then you would have sub options to say counter down the middle. You increase your chance to get the counter attack in the middle, but you decrease your base chance of converting. Same goes for the flanks. You cannot select which flank, but you can select that they should try to open up the flanks during the counter, but you get less counter attacks. You know, when they do get a yellow card, Hamsun, I was hoping that that could be could we have a little injury? Just a little injury. Just the least amount required for a substitution. Just like this guy. Ooh, my bot is working. Nice. Excellent. I mean, sometimes it's just like when you know you have a good team that normally you could set it up to play on the flanks, and the days where you have to employ a counter, you cannot do anything because you most often get the chances down the middle. I would like to sacrifice a chance to, like some sort of a base chance, in order to direct my counter attack in some way. That's one thing I've been thinking about. Also because you do see people, you do see people gamble to hit one-sided counter, but as long as you cannot say we attack, counter attack on the right side, but down the flanks, you still gamble in some sort of way by choosing the flank, the counter flank. It's just less of a gamble, but on the other hand, you do get less chance to convert. I actually like my idea. When I talk about it, I think it gets better and better. Right. Oh, for the set pieces. Oh, that would actually be cool. I mean, you could say, because players would be like you see them not following the orders still when they are instructed. Would definitely open up options for 4-5-1 and 5-4-1 counter with strong flank. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, I just know that it feels frustrating to be on the counter, but you don't have a central attack. Basically, meaning you won't get anything from your counter. Almost half time. One chance for each side. But I'd have to say we are behind on stamina. I think we'll be very lucky to have a point scored in the table after the match today. Surprisingly, we have Penarosa not in the least already. The Unknowns actually won up Sigmund Lustig on a PNF event. Those guys are strong. Are there any other things you guys would like to change in Hattrick? Like, not like fundamental big changes, but I made a video about the sponsor system because I think the current one is boring. How good my set pieces taker. Honestly, I was about to say I don't even remember who my set pieces taker is, but this is Tio. And his skills, he's passable. Haven't spent a single second worrying about it because right now it's all about training these three guys. Happy Curtis on a bicycle. Welcome. Welcome in the chat. Nice to see you back in here. We are luckily quick recap of the match for the newcomer. We are lucky to be sitting in up, like we are drawing one goal each right now. We are lucky to be so, but if we get the chance, we have a good shot at scoring. Oh yeah, I think we talked about a speed server aside from the normal one for people that want to be more invested for a limited of time. It'll be a lot more achievable in a year. I think they could, I think they should experiment with it at least. I think they could do so. I guess setting up a whole, like double speed. Turbo hattrick. We talked about having a game each day, which I think I wouldn't be able to follow. I would miss. ×4. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I have too much going on. ×4. I think you would have to settle on something that's lining up with the calendar in some sort of way. Hattrick works for us because it's slow. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind anything about the speed of Hattrick and the pace. I think it's perfectly fine, like the seasonal system and everything like that. For me, that's good. Us at least middle-aged. Yeah, perhaps. Am I middle-aged? Oh my god. How do you define middle-aged? The tough questions. Pondering about life. I think, honestly, I think you're onto something. I think like let's call it over 35. Oh, then I'm middle-aged. Oh no. I bet maybe. All right. I think it could actually be like what introduces like the younger segment. How you get them into Hattrick. Like, yeah, I know you're playing the speed server, but the turbo server, but the real game is going on over here, right? My nephew plays Football Manager. I don't know what his, which has daily games, keeps him hooked to a game. Yeah, I get that. I think it could be nice with some sort of a abridged version to bring in people. Anyway, for the guys who did join the stream yesterday, well, it was more about trading with the Fabrikken. I'd like to show the guys that I bought. I bought Cosina, 7 million Danish kroner. That's 700,000 euros and approximately 250 euros below his compare. Middle age is when you stop wearing a plaid shirt. Is that what I'm wearing on? Oh, it is. When you start? Oh, when did you start? Oh my, oh my. Just kidding. That's this thing. Oh, I guess I was middle-aged quite a while ago then. Then we picked up Alejandro Majolejo. And he's approximately 150,000 below his transfer compare as well. Quite young. I think you guys saw Yalle. Did I buy him yesterday? Yeah, he was a little closer to... He was just 50,000 under his estimated value. But he's in weak form. We'll see. I have a couple of those. Alright. Joel Samayoya? Oh, that's the guy I bought before the stream yesterday. So you guys probably have seen those guys. And also Levo. But also Arnold Kramer here was promoted to the squad. And I'm looking into perhaps triple passable, perhaps even solid, because he should be going up quite fast, actually. He's above 20, he's 2020 in HGMS potential, so he will certainly be able to attract someone if we pop him a few times in playmaking. So that's what we're trying as well. Maybe we should have a quick scout. A quick peek at the players. $4.5. Nah, that's not a good one. That's close. Anyway, there's no reason at all. We have like 3 days to fill out the final spots before next friendly game. Let's just take a look at Magnificent. This is going to be so volatile. Oh, he's good. It's not a good deal. That can, he's a good player, but he cannot. Here we are again, scouting for players. But terrific. If you're still in the chat, this is how you could have a lot of things to do, right? Looking for a lot of skill traits. If you want some action in hattrick, that's what I'm trying to say. Oscar Fiedler. Oh, yeah, he's no side skills. 30,000. Roberto Eliano. You could probably hot list. Let's check the next tier of ages that I... Max bid 9. Nasir. Quick. I think... Oh, it's almost 24. No results. Renzo. Might actually be... Oh, wait. Is technical spec used at top tier clubs? You could, but you have to be smart about it, because either you have to not play him, play the technical player at times, or you have to employ more. Is buying only Danish players for trading an option to save on the 20% extra wages? Not really. You'll be keeping them, the players, for such a short amount of time that you should be looking at good deals. You wouldn't have enough players to choose from if you only look for Danish players, I'm fairly certain. I think you would run out of transfer targets quite fast. Let's just see if we find any wingers. Oh, that's Chandler King. He's already... Not anything overly exciting here. Let's just... Oh, we have the brilliant Benny Garbson. Yeah, we'll hotlist Benny. Okay, so we do have a few more options. I guess I'll have to make it a habit of actually do scouting at some time. Every now and then, I suppose. So where are we at? We are at 2 minutes away from the second half starting. We'll have to be lucky, but we can cross our fingers and hope for a few lucky goals in the second half. Hey, QSE FT Hucox. New to the channel, what is your long-term plan? My long-term plan for the team we're watching right now, we're doing an inner midfield homegrown cycle training plan where we have Sanochi here as the main man, a header specialist, and he's almost 2 seasons into his training. The idea is to train him from the cradle to the grave, all the way. On his right side we have Francioni. Unfortunately he's not spec, but he's also homegrown. And the same goes for Camalini, non-spec, homegrown inner midfielders. So we're starting out with a low budget, so we'll have to do very well in order to execute nicely. But we're trying best. Basically also doing the same thing with my team in Denmark, but I have more money and more talented players. I have specs on all 3 of the homegrown guys. Late today. Hello Nova, welcome to the chat. And if you're new in the chat today, guys, what's your team called? Let's have a look at your teams. That would be fun. Getting some fresh and some more water, and I'll be right back. We'll be ready for the second half. Clarendale 11. Let's take a look. Oh, Netherlands. A lot of Dutch people in here. Ooh. Oh, you're leading your league. Excellent. Is that the team ID? Nova? Are you winning today? Oh, it's a close match. Borussia Dortmund. Oh, it's... We'll add it. We'll add it to the live match. That's one to follow. It's a match for the first place. Let's see. ESC. Second. Oh, it's also close. Against number two of the league. Yeah, I saw it, and it'll be a close match. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, adding it. Just sure. Let's just see. A badass logo. Pretty strong team. When are you playing? Oh, you just finished your game. Well, let's get back to the live viewer. I'm starting to become competitive on my main team finally. Oh, I bet that'll feel good. I mean, that's so far away in my own, like with my Danish team. Still. I mean, I'd have to say, like, we're talking about splitting the hattrick goals or the journey into smaller steps in order to see the way there. And I know now for my Danish team, because I have arrangements for wingers to come in, and I'm like, that's what I'm focusing on right now. Like, basically a season and then 10 weeks, like 26, 27 weeks. I'll get some nice wingers into my team, and I'm waiting for that. Looking forward to that for now, because it's not as far away as being actually competitive, but finally must feel good. Oh, Uchane on the left side. Please, miss. We have a scuffle in the penalty box. No, don't you do that against me. Ball is cleared by the defenders. It's still a tie. Nice. Keep missing. I would so settle for a point. The unknowns. Missed yesterday's stream. Did you get any good players? You know, no, I'll show it simply because we just had a look at it yesterday. So I picked up 3 players from the ones we scouted. Yale Kaiti. I think it might have been during the stream we found this guy, or perhaps later. And he was like 50,000 below, but I'm thinking that he could fantastic Finn. Yeah. QSE. What's your team called? Then today we picked up Alejandro Marmolejo, and he's approximately 150,000 euros below his transfer compare. Quite young, actually. And then Silvestre Cosina, 250,000 below his transfer compare. So I'd say I found a few decent players, and we just scouted a few also. 89k seats, that's big for my league. Is it yeah, it kind of is. But the thing is, if he's pretty good ones, yeah. Whoa, Berlin United, blazing it up there, or going crazy at least. Up by 6 goals now. That's a lot, but the thing is, if he knows he will be competitive, it's better to have that money invested rather than having to fight for it with your board to get it out, right? In some sort of way. Like if you have the money, invest it, because then you'll free up more money from the reserves simply by having it used. I think that's the general consensus and what most experienced managers would advise. And they would probably also say that you should never destroy seeds ever. Like look at it as a one-time investment, and just leave your stadium, pay for it the way down, and use it again. Because you don't want to have to build once more. So that could be a reason. I don't know his exact history. Whoops. Perhaps it could be because he actually promoted and thought it would be useful for him. Hasn't really been. Be able to say. But he did get 55,000 today. That's a decent match taking, I should say. I just hope I win. A win would be excellent, also because that would help me fill up my stadium for the match against China. You could argue that it's not because it's terribly oversized. If he's expecting to go up again, I mean, promote once more. Let's see, Penarosa. Maybe. Okay. Between Division 5 and 4? Yeah. Division 4 is quite good. Also just for gaining fans, because of the ceilings. Right, like my Danish team is obviously older than my San Marinese team, and none of the teams have promoted. And you can see I'm above 2k in San Marino, and in Denmark I'm only here. Might go up next season and try it out. FC Guldstrand. FC Guldstrand. Sounds almost Danish. Or Swedish, perhaps. Training young wingers at the moment. Oh, I see. Swedish, yeah, okay. Oh, okay, I see. Like, I trained wingers until very recently with Fabrikken. And now the main. I'm practicing skill trading for when I have to use it in my cycle training. Really, a bit of an experiment, but oh, that's the home team. Please, side attack. I think it's a central attack, guys. I think they score. Oh no. Macaluso. What would be the translation of Gullstrand? It would be the Golden Beach or Gold Coast, yeah. Boring. But fair, I suppose. I suppose it's fair enough that they actually get that. But it gives us something to work with for the next match. But there's still time for the Giannis launcher to get a sending off. That would be a double good effect, right? Because then he can't play in the next match as well. That's a little much to hope for, I think. But surely we do get another chance in this game. There's no way we won't. I wish. Like we talked about it in the initial stages of the game. William Davis, quick event. I don't play counterattack. I play attack on wings. Oh, Davis, that was a quick event. Too bad. But I don't think Davis has enough goal scoring to actually... He's poor. Yeah. He should rush and pass rather than try to score himself. I had one chance on the wing, and that was Camalini's goal. And I'm only magnificent in skill. Let's remember the Clarendal versus Dortmund match here. Two chances each side. One more. Oh, I thought I had a chance. I mean, if you look at the conversion ratings, one chance is all we need. To equalize, that is. We were in front. Atletis went up by 1 in the 56th minute. Oh, look at that center attack. $23, that's pretty crazy. I mean, actually really crazy. Another chance for Johnny Svanta. Please. Go away. Oh no, Clarendale went down by 1. Borussia Dortmund scored. Quite poor finish, please. Oh. Oh, penalty. No, 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 no. No. Agemo. Come on. He's a decent keeper. Misfires. Oh. We still in this. So how did... Oh, they got an unpredictable event as well. Oh. Quick. It was a quick event. The midfielder. Unlucky. Unlucky for you. So now John had 5 chances. Let's just get another side attack. Come on, hattrick. I've been lucky once today, so why not just another time? Exciting match. Counter. There's the counter attack. Please, side. This is so lucky getting a counter attack. I did that in my Danish team as well. Come on. Please don't be a central. It's a side attack! Yeah, William Davis. There you have it. That's so lucky. What on earth is going on? Davis! Excellent. Never. No. I knew it. I knew this. I mean, now we just need a little left attack. Something. I don't know. Like a horn or something. Yeah. I guess I could do something like that. No, I didn't. I didn't do it when I actually scored because I was busy firecrackers. Oh, yeah, that's an idea. The live table is that we are in third behind Berlin United and Charles Launcher, but like we have broken away completely from the pack, right? Now we have Gul Erdem back, spamming a good old flute. Emoticons. Berlin up by 7 now. Central attack. Livio Puglioli. He scored a few times already. Maybe we could find some firecracker sounds. Can't believe that we are actually tied in this game. It's really very, very lucky. Thinking about it though, I really should soon think about getting more keepers in order to store value and skill trade on. When hattrick gives you the luck you need, it does feel awesome. It really does. But also, if you look at, I looked at China's launcher and I did see that, like, if I stacked my attacks towards the side, I would have a scoring chance. I knew that I probably wouldn't have a good shot. I probably wouldn't have a good shot in the midfield, right? Oh, and a bank right now I have 113 million, so I'm 3.5 million euros away. But I'm not planning to hire a financial director anytime soon. I'd rather have, because right now I'm training defending. Yeah, 11.3 million euros. Right now I'm training defending, right? So I wanted to ask about that. I'm wanting to find the best players to use at gold bars, but not sure what the best thing to do. I would show you some players from my Danish team, because it's a combination of things. It depends on what you train. Atletis going up by 2. What are you training, Nova? I forgot already. Didn't I just look at your... But I mean, the reason why it makes sense, playmaking. Alright, are you using all the playmaking spots for core players? Okay. So basically, that's not really an option for you to store any money like that. In that case, I would say goalkeepers that you could play in a friendly every now and then in order to keep some of the money not going into the reserves in case you sell them. Simply because goalkeepers retain the value the best without being trained. But then you have to make some sort of system in order to rotate them, keep them playing. Perhaps you could live with not all the money going into the reserves, but if you have some sort of a percentage. The most optimal thing would be, if you're starting to compete a little, would be to, like, a good option is also using competent players. If you can get competent players that you could perhaps sell without too much of a loss while you are building towards the eventual competitiveness, you could also do that. Like if you trade up, kinda. Yeah, I did take a chance. I know. We could have played completely defensively and pressed for sure that's an option that perhaps I should have thought of. I felt lucky. Maybe I did. I don't know. But you're right. I could probably do some nice pressing. I won't. But the thing is about my team in San Marino, in a few seasons, here they come. In a few seasons, I will need to drop some money on wingers. Wait a minute, Canducci. No, 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 no. Go away. No. No, it was central. Giannis launcher going up by 3. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's relatively easy. Wait. What? Will. That's trolling. Still in the game. Well, training defenders should be relatively easy to add some value, like, for instance, like this guy, right? Atletico San Marino Jungs, up by 3 now. Cool. And you're just posting all those all that food and then goal. Like, what's the opposition? Avanti Aquavivo. Aquaviva. Calcio. Guys, do you think Guilherme is actually a Charles launcher? 8 goals. Starting now from 0 with my 30 club opened in Montenegro. Only 4 levels and going to try to climb to the top with homegrown. No buying, starting with 2 goalkeepers, 6 and 7 defending, and opened a youth academy. And already drilling the defending training. Yeah, I understand. I understand. What's the owner of China's launcher called? No, he's not called Gül. Manages. I'm hungry, but he... But why did he post the goal emote or emoji when China's launcher scored? Trying to summon Bob. Oh, Guillermo. Oh, Guillermo. Guillermo, are you very hungry, or what's going on? Let's call it coincidence, but I'm sure it's not. Yeah, I don't think the stamina situation is going to help us at all. It's halftime in the Dutch game between Clarendal and Borussia. Still close though. Provocateur. I think it's a very mild way to do it. I mean, he is boosting my chat rate, if anything, so... Penarosa actually trailing here. For the first time ever. Ah man, I feel like I could get a little more out of this game. Now he wants peace with an olive branch. What does he want now? I mean... Does YouTube actually have special channel emotes or stuff like that? Or... Never looked into this. Like, I don't know, I'm under 18. No idea. No more chances. Certainly we deserve more than one regular attack. Maybe we don't. That's the thing about hattrick, you never really know. Man, 1 point here would be so good. So good. What year did you guys start your first hattrick team? And how did you find hattrick? Oh my, I thought we were on the ball here. It would be very surprised to see Penarosa not win, especially with these ratings. Did they get the right-hand side attack? 2 essential goals. That's actually quite good. Also, it's not unlucky. That's a new meta. That's 2. It's 2 in one post. Last 10 minutes. Final 10 minutes of tonight's game. Surely there's something for us here. The worst thing is, I share the name 2 times with the Nicola. That doesn't matter. I'm not harmed or hurt by that. It's okay. Could be worse. It's only hay. Consistent striker. Okay, come on. Just a little lift attack. And Zanotti executing. Surely there's a chance here. Just over 7 minutes to go of the regulated time. I think it'll be interesting to see if the Penarosa manages to get a point here. We've had 9 attacks, 6 chances for the away team. Avanti Acquaviva Calcio. What a surprise. What a surprise. Ugh. It would be so disappointing if nothing else happened in the match now. Certainly. Certainly that's not going to be the case. Certainly not. Mayalinos scoring. Balducci, right hand attack, 84 minutes in. I think they are both doing some kind of a things in order to consolidate and turn the match around from that scenario. Come on. 3 minutes to go. A little left attack and we will be happy if we can convert it. Would be so good. There's definitely someone reacting there. Two minutes. Oh. Are too many chances reported in this game. Was it greedy to go for the attack rather than press? What do you think, guys? Honestly, I just saw an opening and thought, let's give it a shot. We knew that it would be a tough contest. But come on, hattrick. 3 points with Sanati injured or defeat. Defeat. At this point. Oh. I would now everything extra. Anything extra that a win and extra fans and everything that would bring. Oh no, Sane. Giannis launcher coming on the left side. We needed that attack. But anything else, and extra victory, any extra money earned, everything of that sort would be a bonus. Oh, they even score on the left side now. Okay. And Penarosa equalizes from the right side, meaning they have a perhaps salvage the point here in the dying minutes of the game. 1 minute added. Yeah, probably they'll be disappointed by the fact that they dropped points today, but will drop points at some point during your hattrick career, even though you expect to win. That's just how it goes. I'd rather be unlucky now than when we try to compete at some point. Yeah, definitely a little troll there, but it's okay. It's okay. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Come on. No more attacks, I think. 3 minutes. Maybe a little consolation goal. Damiani Tomasi wins 2-0 against Bernatchak. And we have Atleti San Marino winning against the San Marino Fallen. Beating the Longshot team 3-0 with an amazing central attack. Penarosa dropping points today, surprisingly, in a 2-2 draw with Avanti Acquaviva Calcio. Oh well, we had hope for a while. Maybe he thinks you're Slodger. I don't know. Well, actually I do. I do know as much that that he actually reacts every now and then. So, but it's perfectly fine. I mean, it's basically no harm done. whatsoever. Posting a few emoticons every now and then. I can deal with that. Mayalinos wins the game 2-1 against Borgo Tarkasa FC. Four minutes extra time for the German team in San Marino. All right. I mean, considering we lost 6-0 the last time we played against Sassane, I can live with this. I certainly can. We didn't have any injuries. I mean, it was an alright game. We took a chance. Got 2 goals. Cinnamon, hello, welcome to the chat. Yeah, I think it was a fun evening, and definitely Hampson, thank you for being in the chat. It ends 4-2, and yeah. How are you doing, Cinnamon? Hope you are having a good Sunday evening. They calculated? They did. So this is the standings of the Campeonato San Marinese. Still have Penarosa Bramante in the front. Up top, I should say. But definitely not as smoothly as they had hoped. That hope for, I guess. Definitely not. But that's how it goes sometimes. Let's see if my division has updated. It does. Here we have it. Third place. You won 7-0 today. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. Good to hear. So, fan mood is delirious. Hopefully it will not be too harmful for the spectators next round. But there certainly a minor gap opening up between Berlin, Tijani and us. But yeah, we're looking fairly certain of finishing third already. And it's all right because the prize money is all right, even though you shouldn't really chase those, right? But yeah. Anyway, I was talking about being lucky today. Kind of lucky. Once. So, more of an even game here. But I won this game 4-1. And in case you didn't see, it should be a full stadium. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Let's check the stadium. There we go. 47. I'm not entirely sure that'll be a full stadium, but it's okay. It's okay. We are on the right track. We lost 6-0 last time we played them, and today we managed to score twice and actually had a chance at getting points. So that's decent. I'm not too fussed about it right now. Still considering my club a very young club. So yeah. It's all good. It's all good. But back in. Oh, perhaps. Who was it who came in late and asked for the new players? We also pulled Arnold Kramer here from the youth department. So we'll be training him a little. He should rise quickly in playmaking as well, and should be 5 weeks in, he should be triple passable. Or close, at least. And we could even train him further. Could even be an option, right? So, we'll keep him as a regular trainee, I think. And then we'll just see how it goes with his evaluation. And perhaps we train him a little further. Perhaps we just ship him off and find a trade target. But, yeah. We have like 7 trade players already. And looking good. Perhaps we'll do another scouting session before Wednesday. I haven't really thought about it, but I guess it really has to depend upon if we pick up any of these 2 guys for a decent price. Oh, and I have to check Bungol's injury tomorrow, because I would like to play him in the friendly if he's fit, to make up for the fact that he only got to play 8 minutes today. That was unlucky for me. But Viking did win their first league match of the season though, 3-0, so that felt pretty good. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think I'm calling it for tonight. Thank you for hanging out in the chat. It's fun to talk to you guys. And yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll have time to do another stream before the weekly friendly on Wednesday. I won't be streaming next Sunday because it's Easter Sunday and I'll be away for an event there. So perhaps sometime during the week. We'll see. So take care. Hopefully you guys will have a very nice Easter as well, if you celebrate it, of course. If not, have a wonderful week. And yeah, thank you so much for joining and taking part. I'll see you guys soon.